Hello there everyone. Today I have for you a quick little walk around and review of this 2017 Volvo V90 Cross Country. This is a T6 all-wheel drive model that does have the luxury and convenience packages. Additionally, it also has the upgraded Bowers and Wilkins sound system. So as you can see, it is finished off in this crystal white metallic exterior, and it does have the body color side sills. That is a feature of the luxury package on this vehicle, and instead of the regular plastic cladding, that's what you get on this car. Up front, you do have the ubiquitous Volvo Thor's Hammer LED headlights. These are also active bending, so they will turn with you around corners. This is standard on the T6 Cross Country. Coming over to the front of the vehicle, you do have the traditional Volvo grille. It is a little bit dirty, I apologize. But as we look down on the grille, you'll also be able to see the front camera as well that this vehicle uses for lots of different functions. Come around the side here. This is riding on the standard wheels that come on the T6 Cross Country. These are 235/50 R19s, and they are Pirelli Scorpion Verde all seasons. I have not tested them out to see how great they are in all weather conditions, but they seem to be a pretty solid tire. Coming around the side, again, you do have those body color side sills. You also do have power folding mirrors as well that fold in when you lock the vehicle. In addition, you also have a panoramic sunroof up above. Coming back here, you do have your T6 and all-wheel drive badges. There are no momentum, inscription, or R-Design trim levels for the cross country. It is just the T5, T6, or the Ocean Race, which is a special edition. And you can see your parking sensors down here as well for the rear. And then this car is from Lovering Volvo and Mitsubishi in Concord, New Hampshire, the dealership that I work at. Thank you guys for supplying the car for this review. But now what we can do is we can hop inside the vehicle and I'll go over some of the features that it has. So it does have a keyless entry. I'll go over that first. I do have actually the key in my pocket. And since this vehicle is the luxury package, it does have a key fob that matches the leather in the vehicle. So in order to lock the car, all I have to do is put my thumb right here on the square. That locks it, and the mirrors fold in. In order to unlock it, I just put my hand right on the door handle, and the car will beep to unlock. Alrighty, so now we'll hop on inside. This does have the black interior, and it is the upgraded Napa leather because this is the luxury package. And what that does get you, it does get these white stitches along the seats, in addition to this power thigh extension, as well as power side bolsters, power lumbar, and a backrest massage function in these seats as well. So let's hop inside. To start the vehicle up, what you do is you put your foot on the brake, and there actually is a knob right down here. As long as you have the key in the vehicle, you just turn it to the right to start it up. And the vehicle starts right up. So this one is a 2017 with about 4330 for miles, so still fairly a new car here, which is very nice, and it's very nicely equipped. Coming over to the left side, you do have your power window switches and power mirror switches. These have pretty much not changed since Volvo's early 2000s. My dad has a 2002 Volvo Cross Country, and this part of his car is almost exactly the same. If you hold down the left and right buttons for the mirrors, they will power fold in automatically. And if you hit them again, they will fold back out as well. Very nice feature. And then all four windows are automatic up and down, which is a nice feature as well. And you do have a rear window lockout and child lock button here. Coming up here, you have your power lock switches and then your memory seat switches. I do apologize, there probably will be a little bit of glare. All right. Coming over to your center display here, this is all digital. It gives you your readout of your tachometer and your speedometer, as well as your current mileage on the vehicle, and then your gas tank range, which is very nice. Additionally, if you look down in your left-hand corner, it will tell you if your pilot assist or your adaptive cruise control is activated. You can select that right down here. The adaptive cruise and the pilot assist do come a part of the convenience package in most all Volvos. It's a very nice feature. I won't be demonstrating it here, but what pilot assist does is it uses adaptive cruise control in conjunction with the radar and cameras that is equipped with the vehicle. And what it does is it will steer the vehicle for you on the highway and keep you in the lanes. So it's very freaky. It is called semi-autonomous driving. It's not quite autonomous, but it's still very impressive to say the least. Coming over your steering wheel, that's what these buttons control. If you go back and forth between your pilot assist and adaptive cruise, this will adjust your speed, and then this will turn it on and off. Right now it says unavailable because the driver is not belted. Smart idea in my opinion. Coming over here, you have your steering wheel volume controls that I just turned on the radio with. Good job to me. You have your steering wheel volume controls here. If you hold down these controls, obviously it will change your volume. This will change through tracks. This activates your voice commands, and this will cycle you through different menus on the center display. Coming into the middle here, again, I apologize for the glare. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. Majority of your vehicle functions are controlled through this display right here or through the voice. So this is going to be your main screen. You have access to your navigation, you have access to media, your phone, and then Apple CarPlay or Android Auto is also available in this vehicle, which is very nice and very convenient to use with a touchscreen. Over here, this is where you can turn on and off all of your vehicle functions, such as your lane departure warning, your park assist, your cross traffic alert, your automatic start stop, blind spot warning. If we go down even further, your road sign information, your active bending lights and cornering lights, and you can also turn off the adaptive function of the cruise control, and also put your wipers up into the service position by touching that button. Whoop. And they will pop up out of the way for you. Neat little feature there. By scrolling to the right from the center screen, this will access all of your applications in the vehicle. So your AM and FM radio, Sirius, Bluetooth. You can also control the sound experience of the Bowers and Wilkins sound system, which is fantastic. I won't be demonstrating that just due to copyright issues with YouTube, but just so that you all know, there are 3 different settings to the Bowers and Wilkins. There's a studio, an individual stage setting, a concert hall setting. All of them are fantastic. My personal favorite is the studio setting, and they are exactly as you would expect. A concert hall mimics the acoustics of a concert hall. An individual stage, as if you're right up front in front of a in a concert, and studios if you're in a smaller studio setting. And then coming down here, adjusting your climate controls is very easy. You just drag this up and down, and you can adjust it on both sides by hitting synchronized temperature. And then obviously the other side can control their own features as well. To control the heating and cooling function of your seats, you just press the button right next to the temperature. Right now my heated steering wheel and heated seat is on. There are 3 different levels, and there also is a ventilated seat option available in this vehicle that it comes with. And oddly enough, you can run the heat and ventilation at the same time, but we'll turn that off because it is a little chilly today. And then the same goes for the passenger side seat as well. Coming down here, you have your traditional shifter. This is an 8-speed automatic in this vehicle. It's a very quick shifting transmission. Definitely an improvement over the 5 and 6-speed Eisens that were in the old cars. Very smooth, very quick shifting. You also do have a manual mode as well. Back in the park. Down here, obviously your start-stop knob here as well that I just went over. And then you do have different drive mode settings. If you push this wheel in and then you rotate it, you can select between Eco, Comfort, Off-Road, and Dynamic modes. Eco is a good mode for if you're looking to save gas. Comfort's good for everyday driving. Off-Road activates your hill descent control in this vehicle and will also raise the suspension up if a vehicle is equipped with air suspension. And then lastly, Dynamic is a high performance mode. What it does is it tightens up the throttle a little bit, makes it a little bit more responsive, as well as the brake, holds gears a little bit longer, and cars equipped with air suspension, it does lower them by a few millimeters as well. So very nice little feature right there. Coming down into your center console, you do have 2 USB ports, and I have obviously one plugged in right now at the moment. Coming up top, you do have a full power moonroof, the panoramic sunroof I should say, really. Has a power shade that's going all the way back, and then it also has a full power function and tilt as well. It does not go all the way back though for safety reasons. So let me close that. Let me show you guys the back seat as well. The back seat in the V90 is absolutely cavernous. So here's the back seat in this vehicle. Absolutely giant. You guys can see there's a ton of passenger room. I'm about 5'9" and I'm wearing boots, so I'm a little bit taller. Except for my driving position, I have a ton of room here. From side to side, you could comfortably fit 3 adults without any issue here. Headroom is also plentiful. And since this is a luxury package vehicle, you do also have rear heated seats for the rear outboard passengers, and the car also has 4-zone climate control, so the rear passengers can control what their temperature is back here. Additionally, you also do have manual rear sunshades. Coming to the rear of the vehicle, you do have a power tailgate, expected in this price class. And then you do have an expansive amount of room down here. You can fit so much in these vehicles, which is very nice. You have a grocery holder that pops up here. And then underneath here, if you pull this up, well, actually, excuse me, these are the actual tie downs here. You can pull this up. Underneath you do have more storage space and then a spare underneath. But my favorite feature about this car is the fact that it has power folding rear seats. You can fold the left and the right side down just by hitting the button here. So if you hit the left button, that folds all the way down, and then the right side, it will fold the other part. So handy when you're loading stuff into the vehicle. Then to close it, you just close it with a tap of the button up here, or with a tap of your key if the vehicle is not running. All in all, this is a very impressive vehicle from Volvo. It drives like an absolute dream. I'm not going to go over the engine or show you guys the engine just because there isn't a lot to see, but what it does use for the engine is a 2-liter 4-cylinder. It's turbocharged and supercharged, makes 316 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, mated to an electronic all-wheel drive system. Very good for the winter time, and it's also very good on gas, 22 in the city, 30 on the highway. Additionally, with this car, you do have Volvo's amazing safety features such as city safety, automatic braking. You do have pedestrian and cyclist detection. The list goes on and on with the safety in this vehicle, including a set of 6 airbags all throughout, anti-lock brakes, traction control, stability control. It basically would be easier to say what it doesn't have rather than what it does. But if you guys have any questions about this vehicle, please feel free to leave a comment below and like the video. Thanks so much for watching.